Spirit helps us through our positive qualities. Our soul gets expressed through our positive qualities, and for that person, it's kind of like there's a line of things that are the positive qualities, and it's okay to own your positive qualities and have them kind of line up inside of you. So it could be, even being attractive could be it, or being intelligent, or caring, or discerning, or strong, or powerful, whatever those positive qualities are. In a certain way, it's kind of part of, there's the puzzle of our past lives, and then there's the puzzle of our qualities. Now, how do we express those positive qualities? The Spirit will support us in our action, and the Spirit will not violate our consciousness. So it's giving us a very positive message, but if we don't want to do that, the Spirit will, in a certain way, bow down to us, because as humans, we have a lot of authority spiritually, because we can connect all these different levels. So it is, how do you express your positive quality and then take the next step? And sometimes you don't know what that is, and then the Spirit will come in and support you. The way I describe it is we're on like a highway with a lot of different lanes in it, and we have to be on the highway pretty much. There's just a lot of lanes in there of kind of how fast we go, how enjoyable it is, or but it, you just can't do something that's not part of it. That's all there is. Even if you're kind of fighting it, that's part of it, which kind of makes sense. But there is the message in us that of what we should be doing, and how do we get to that? Sometimes there are a lot of tricks. A lot of times in what we want is a big way that information comes in. So our soul and our high self communicate to our basic self, which some people call the low self, but I don't like that terminology, because our conscious self, our conscious mind, wants to make sense of everything. So then our basic self is almost trying to trick us into doing the right thing. And if you could listen, and it comes through in what we want. And kind of an innocent example I use, if you want to eat ice cream, that could be it, but it's not eat the whole gallon of ice cream. So what we want in a positive way, then that part of us, our basic self, is very enthusiastic. So if it gets a hint, eating ice cream is the trick, I should eat the whole gallon, that would be it. But no, that's not it. And so a lot of times that first inkling of information that you get is accurate. Then all these things come in our mind comes in, well, what does that mean? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, that might not be it. So it is, be very conscious, take the step, check inside again, take a step. A lot of times we can see the end result, but we don't know how to get there, and that's kind of how you do it. It is kind of important to not get stuck into the high self. You mentioned a spirit guide. I'm always reluctant to even use that with people, because there are things that are guides, but the angels are always there. There's saints, there's so many different things, and we don't want to get, like, almost our familiarity will not allow some of the really cool, magical things to happen, because there's part of us that our humanness wants something that's familiar. And then it's like, so sometimes there are actually spirit guides, but usually when people ask me about it, it's not spirit guides, and they're connecting to something lower than the things that are there trying to help them. Like angels is something people can usually connect to and not get bogged down in trying to make it all humanish, let's say.